Tim Pool in the press pool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look.
These organizations that are represented in this room have marched in lockstep on false narratives, such as the Very Fine People hoax, the Covington smear, and now what's being called the Maryland Man hoax, where an MS-13 gang member adjudicated by two different judges, I believe, is just simply being referred to as a Maryland man over and over again.
Is he not a Maryland man? What? I'll have you believe, sir, he's actually not from Maryland. He's from D.C. Like, is that what Beanie Boy's saying? He is not a man. He's not a man from Maryland. Yeah, Maryland is fake. Russia Today correspondent Tim Pool. Yep. Yeah, I love the centrist liberal Tim Pool. Hey guys, another point for centrist liberalism. Wait, is he wearing a hoodie under his like suit jacket? Oh, gross. Oh, brother, suit jacket, hoodie, beanie combo is so gross, dude. Why are they allowing him in the pool with a beanie and a hoodie? It's because he's independent media, and he hasn't actively said Israel. That's why. Okay, you get some benefits. You get some benefits if you're quote unquote independent media, but you're not literally going, hey, why are we giving so much money to Israel? Then they go, you can come into the press pool, sir. Have fun. Also, he got paid by the Russian state, so that's another good. Because like that's another good thing for the admin. Because think, up is down, good is bad, bad is good. Okay, everything is bizarre world. Everything is in reverse. So when you make a career getting paid by Russia to say Ukraine is the greatest enemy of all time, the administration looks at that and goes, oh, great. Like, you have the qualifications to be a part of the White House press pool. When you don't say mean things about the state of Israel and you actively avoid that issue, this is a hot potato, then you get rewarded. If you're bad at your job, you get rewarded by this administration. It's also crazy that he sounds like even more right-wing than OAN. Yeah. The press pool has been made into a cesspool, a cesspit. This is great. Beanie formal or beanie casual. Tim Pool is in the White House briefing room and is teed up for the first question today. Timcast, led by conservative influencer Tim Pool, is set to get the first question at tomorrow's White House press briefing. He had his moment in the spotlight, and this is what he chose to do with it. I find it so funny that he didn't like dress up for the occasion, or at least like, you know, you can go casual. You can go to the press pool and be casual. I certainly would if given the opportunity. But like, you could look presentable. You could try to look good, you know? Like he slapped on the ugliest thing that you could put together for this moment.
Now, in an effort from the White House to expand access to new companies, you've created this new media seat. So I'm wondering if you can comment on, following this expansion, you've had numerous outlets disparage the companies that you've had sit here, as well as the reporters. I'm wondering if you could comment on that unprofessional behavior, as well as elaborate if there's any plans to...
That's awesome. Please, can you, mods, can you please yell at big media who have disparaged your beautiful, brave, and dare I say bold initiative to put me here? Mods! CNN is being mean to me. Mods! Yo, he's literally wearing a tuxedo shirt to prom. Yeah, he's so lame. This is what consistently pisses me off, partially because like I'm so used to all the awful stuff that the admin does. I'm so used to all the awful things that these people say. So that I expect. But the thing that I cannot stand is the lame ass loser behavior demonstrated by the likes of Elon Musk and the likes of Tim Pool and all of the fandom that refuses to recognize the whole ass loser behavior. It's whack, dude. It's whack. Don't act like you wouldn't show up in some yojis and a beater saying, this is drip, what you mean? Yeah, I would look hot as though. That's the thing. I'd have Caroline Leavitt say, I'm saying leave it to this administration. Okay? Yeah, Elon Musk is also done. Our bullying has worked, ladies and gentlemen. Do not stop. Don't let anyone ever tell you that your voice doesn't matter, okay? We are so close. Musk wants to leave politics because he's tired of the attacks on the left. Report. Your voices. Don't let anyone ever tell you your voices don't matter. Not gonna lie, I think I'll miss Elon a little bit. I will not. I will be very happy. Yeah, he wants to leave because he already stole all the data and info he wanted. I know. That too. Unironically reverses decades of Red Scare propaganda by blaming the left. Yeah. Bullying works, folks. Bullying works. Now, what's ironic about this is that Elon Musk thinks that he's getting this kind of pushback because of his association with Trump. Make no mistake. He's getting this kind of pushback because he sucks, okay? Because he's a goddamn loser. That's the reason why he's getting this kind of pushback. Because he's just ass. He is unpleasant. He is gross. And people don't want to see him. People don't want to hear him. People are annoyed by him. That's what this is. That's a big part of it. That is a big part of this issue, okay? He thinks maybe if he quietly just goes away and behaves like normal billionaires do, you know, play from the sidelines or whatever. But what he does not understand is that he needs to get hit with a Dominican ray in the same way that Mark Zuckerberg was hit. Start wearing like boxy tees and, you know, walk around with a Cuban chain. And maybe only then will these dumbass losers appreciate him. That's what he needs to do. He needs to start doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Here's something that's not changing, though. About half of Americans have a negative view on Tesla, and Elon Musk CNBC survey finds. Like, think about that. This is after a decade of unlimited pro-Tesla propaganda from mainstream media. Unlimited pro-Elon Musk coverage from mainstream media. It's been longer than a decade, as a matter of fact. Like, the media used to call this guy Iron Man. They loved him. They presented him as the guy who's going to save the planet over and over again. And look at where he is now. Tesla's earnings are in an hour, and all the predictions are that it's going to be a show. Yeah, it should. Anyway, react to it at 4. Did you talk about Ethan's new video? Just join stream. Hi, chat. No, I didn't talk about it, dude. There was a point in time when I think like this kind of a line of attack, a malicious smear like this would probably at least like occupy a little bit of space in my mind. It's not. Yeah, please cover drama, news, and learning. Please, I'm begging you. They're going to likely announce FSD unsupervised, so just get ready for that. People setting their Teslas on the streets with no one in the driver's seat. Hell yeah. I love that. Every Tesla I will now treat as a rocket coming in my direction. That seems good. To me, I think what would make the cars that catch on fire from a company that is led by the most incompetent moron on the planet, what could make the outlook more positive if they start launching in the direction of random children crossing the street unsupervised? That seems cool. That seems like a cool idea. How many people need to die? How many people need to die before the government, you think, will step in and be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't let the melt children on the streets?